Welcome, everyone, to this very special broadcast to celebrate Winter Solstice. If you are tuning in live right now, then hello. Please let me know in the chat where are you tuning in from. I'd love to see who we're bringing in to these special broadcasts. And if you're listening later, this broadcast is happening on Winter Solstice, December 21st, 2021. And we will be diving into the symbolism and hidden mysteries of this profound holiday, which roots are go all the way to the pagan in the ancient times. So I think those ancient civilizations were trying to tell us something. And today we're going to dig in into the meaning of it, but also the impact that this winter solstice, particularly in 2023, has on our professional and personal lives. So let's get started. And the first aspect of this winter solstice I want to focus on is cultural. As you may imagine, this holiday, together with other solstices and equinoxes, has been revered since very old times. So there must be a reason why these old civilizations were paying so much attention to this astronomical event. Because astronomically, winter solstice happens when the tilt of this planet is the farthest away from sun, therefore creating the shortest day and the longest night. And our whole existence is based on receiving light codes and the life, vitality, and energy from the planet Sun. So when Sun is not as prevalent in our life as we wish, naturally it affects our daily existence. And while solstice may be perceived as an omen, as a dark night of the soul, it actually carries with it enormous meaning of renewal, regeneration, and rebirth. Because after this longest night, there is a promise that the winter solstice carries, and that is of the gradual lengthening of days. And what that reminds us is that absolutely everything in our life is temporary. The only permanent existence in this life is change. So, whatever negative experience you're going under right now, whatever you are struggling with or are challenged by, I invite you to look into the future because this shall too pass. So, why don't we first tune in with everyone on this call and find out what you've been going through? You have maybe been challenged with resurfacing of very old memories, which you've tried to bury for a very long time. You may have felt that old friends come into your life again. Perhaps you are revisiting experiences from your childhood in your dream state or in conversations with your loved ones. All of this is happening because of enormous purge that is happening to you right now. Think of winter solstice as the time when leaves are losing, when trees are losing their leaves, and the whole nature symbolically dies. But we know that it never actually dies. It simply goes into the state of hibernation, of reflection, and eventual rejuvenation. Because sometimes one door in your symbolic house of life has to close so that another door can open. So, as you reflect on this year, are there situations or challenges, experiences that you would be willing to release, that you think is time to let go of? So go ahead, if you're journaling with me, go ahead and write it down now or come back to this live stream, because as we go through this, I intend to make it super interactive. You're welcome to also put your reflections in the chat. So, winter solstice brings this concept of cyclical nature in our lives. And the winter time is the time of hibernation, of taking pause. If you think about your life, you're always running. There's another email to write, another task to accomplish. And while we are engaging in all these daily activities, sometimes we forget to breathe, to reflect, to ask ourselves a profound question: where am I going? Why am I here? What am I trying to accomplish? And if we don't redirect that GPS from time to time, we might inadvertently end up in a destination that we never intended to go to. So, as the winter months invite us to slow down and perhaps spend a little bit more time indoors, I am also inviting you to spend time within the house of your mind, to take a moment to reflect on what you've accomplished this year, the experiences, both positive and negative, that you've incurred, and how they affected you. Are you continuing to pursue the dreams that matter to you? Or have you been running on default from dreams that you created many years ago and believe that they are still valid? Perhaps it's time to reflect and find out, are these dreams relevant today? And if they are, now is the perfect time to manifest them, because in a few moments we will go into the numerological importance of the winter solstice holiday and how it creates an enormous opportunity for manifestation. So, as you reflect on where you've been and where you're going, I invite you to birth completely new version of yourself in 2024, a version of you that gives you strength and power to move forward, because numerologically number 1221 has enormous power to take us out of our past, embrace our authentic dreams, and then through co-creation with others to truly manifest the next stage in our lives. So let's dive in into this hidden yet powerful meaning of the number 1221. First, you will notice that we've got the number one clearly encoded in the date of the winter solstice. And the one is always an invitation to you to focus on you, on your self with the capital letter S. And that's not being selfish, that's being soulful. Because before you can focus on everyone else, you first have to take care of you. There's a reason why when you're on an airplane, you're always invited to put the air mask on yourself first. So I am today encouraging you to look at your life, at the wheel of your existence, and ask yourself a question. Am I expressing myself fully, authentically, without judgment, without bias, opinion, and both my own expectation as well as expectation of others? Because you have been created divinely to express that one that you are. And it's when you try to become somebody else that you lose your dreams, you lose your happiness and joy in the process. So by reverting yourself back to your original divine blueprint by allowing yourself to be as you are stepping into the realm of possibilities that you inadvertently lock out when you try to please everyone else in your life. And again, the beautiful divine human being that you are, you will always seek improvement. You will always search for the next stage of possibility and of the way showing up that positively impacts you and others. So don't worry about being selfish by looking at yourself first. Focus on being so full of your soul, of that higher dimensional self, that it becomes inevitable that you start positively impacting others in within your influence, within your life. So that brings us to number two. Number two is about partnership and collaboration. Everything in your life is co-created with others. If you're in a relationship, your partner is creating that reality with you. If you go to work, your boss, your colleagues, all of your superiors, they are all participating in the way you project yourself and express yourself professionally. Even your pets are co-creating your reality with you. They're giving you the comfort, this nice fuzzy feeling that you have when you pet them. So when we realize that other souls come to us to create with us, now we can leverage the opportunity of other souls assisting us in our dreams. They're not creating those dreams for us, but they can give us a hand as we move forward towards expressing our deepest desires. So I often sit down and reflect on who is coming my way. Every single client that has participated in our healing sessions, all the members of the Athena Circle, our community for women leaders who want to embrace passion, purpose, and prosperity, they have participated in my dream and have made it our co creation. So, for those of you who are Athenas, please say hello in the chat. I see you, I recognize you, and thank you for being here. Thank you for co creating this dream with me. So, number two is asking us to call upon the souls that you have agreed with to manifest this reality. Have you ever sat down in a meditative moment and simply called these souls to you, asking them for help, expressing your gratitude and appreciation that they are showing up? Those of you who are tuning in live right now, those of you who are listening in a replay, you are showing up for me. You're showing up for our Athena Circle community, and I appreciate you. I thank you for being part of my dream. The other power of the number two is in harmony, equilibrium that it denotes. And therefore, when I tuned into the energies of this winter solstice, the powerful two words came forward, and that is harmonic creation. Because when we are in peace, when all aspects of our lives fall into place, that's when we can be most creative. That's when we're most powerful to focus on what we want to create instead of being reactive to the situations that are thrown at our feet. So, which aspects of your life require a bit more harmony? Perhaps there are relationships with family members, friends, colleagues that you need to even out, just like the scales, to harmonize. Perhaps it's time for forgiveness, for letting go of old feuds and old quarrels. Would you be willing to let go of that feeling and all the negative emotions that are associated with those situations so that you can embrace peace and joy in the year that's unfolding for you in 2024? And that brings us to the master number 22. And if you look at the date of December 12th, 21, there are two numbers, twos, right in the middle of it. And when we put two numbers together, we call them master numbers because their vibrational output, their impact doubles, it's magnified. And what that means for us is that we are under intense energy that is prompting our awareness in a certain area. So when you add 2 plus 2, that equals 4. And 4 is a number of building, of stability. So the winter solstice provides an enormous manifestation opportunity to build new life and create stability in your life. And yet, the push of number one requires a new beginning, and the winter solstice in general that is asking us to purge the darkness within us, to release that which is discordant and polarized and no longer serving us. All of these energies together create a very tumultuous cosmic nudge to let go of that which no longer serves you and embrace a new and fresh perspective. So imagine if you are hanging on tight to your past, if you're not allowing your safe self to embrace new opportunities, the universe will give you not so timid, uh, and not so convoluted signal that it's time to change. So, why not embrace it? Why not simply say, I am willing to see what new rays of light can enter my house if I just open my window to something new, to new experience, new people coming into my life, and new opportunities to express myself. So, are you holding so tight to where you've been and where you're now that you are not willing to see where you're going next? This is definitely the time to let go. So, take a nice deep inhale from through the nose, exhale with your mouth open, and say to yourself, I release. I let go of that which no longer serves me. And allow your higher self, your inner wisdom within you, simply purge and cancel, clear all that no longer serves your highest good or the highest good of those that you co-create your reality with. And now it brings us to the most amazing, mystical, and powerful meaning of the number 1221. And that is its palindromic nature, which, if you think our DNA has a double helix, which, when intertwined, creates an exact mirror of itself, just in opposite order. So the number 1221 has two numbers that reflect one another. It's as if you were looking into a cosmic mirror that is reflecting back to you where you are in this moment. So, my invitation to you during this powerful winter solstice holiday is to take a moment, go to your closet or your bathroom, look in the mirror, and ask yourself, who do I see? Do I see the one that I've been uniquely designed to be? Or have I so dimmed myself by allowing expectations of others to influence how I show up that I no longer recognize the reflection in the mirror? Or perhaps you're happy about what you see. So, what else can you bring into your life so it's more vivacious, more exhilarating, so it keeps your passion growing? This cosmic mirror is asking us to literally stop and take a look. Look at all aspects of your life. Look at the professional, your health, relationships, your personal dreams. Are they all on track? What is being reflected back to you? Do you like where you are right now? And if not, you do have power to change that. You have always created your reality, whether consciously or unconsciously. So, why not bring a more conscious creation into all aspects of your lives so that what you are receiving in your reality becomes a reflection of your true dreams instead of reactions to the world that unfolds seamlessly in a chaotic manner? The first way to tame a wild horse is to grab its reins. And today, the opportunity that the winter solstice presents to you is to step into the mastery of your creation, into becoming the architect and the builder of your reality, and pronounce to the world, to project it forward, to express it loudly and clear. This is what I want my life to look like. This is what I want to create. This is what I want to experience. Because your focus dictates what you manifest in your life. And it is hard to focus always on positive. I remember around 10 years ago, a colleague of mine was unemployed for many years, and she had a really hard time getting a job. And another friend of mine said to her at that time, you know, you have to focus on a positive. You have to focus on where you want to go next. And I know at that time I was wondering, how can you possibly focus on something positive when everything in your life is contrary to what you desire? Perhaps some of you have illness that you are trying to overcome. Perhaps some of you are in pain. I remember when I had my injury, it was so extremely painful that the only thing I could think of was the pain and how to deal with it. And yet I had to force myself to reach for a different feeling, to look for something past that pain so that I could create healing for my body. So, whatever's discordant in your life right now, whatever's polarizing you, whatever's bringing you down, how much attention are you giving it? Because your attention is the fuel that feeds the fire within that situation. So, what could you do to change your focus? And I'll tell you a deep secret of mine. Are you guys ready for it? Put yes in the chat. I want to make sure that you're still with me. So, the secret to overcoming these negative emotions is simple: watch a comedy. I put any comedy movie anytime where I feel my focus or mind is not in the right place. Not only it lifts me up, but usually the plot is so easy to follow that my mind starts relaxing. And often I will literally download an article or create a new marketing strategy for my business while I'm watching the movie. So, what can you do to take your focus away from where you're now and towards where you want to go next? Sometimes it's taking a walk. Sometimes it's playing with your pet or spending time with your family members. Take that pause, take that moment to redirect your attention, because where your focus goes is where your reality follows. And if you don't like what you see, you can manifest something different by visualizing where you want to go. Think about a GPS destination in your car. If you are in New York and you want to go to Los Angeles, can you imagine plugging New York address and hoping that it will take you to Los Angeles? It probably will not. And yet, unconsciously, as humans, we plug our past experiences into the imagined future outcome, and we wonder why we never arrived there. It's because we're bringing all that past, all the disappointments, challenges, struggles, perceived failures with us. And when you have that much baggage, how can you drive a car that has a desire to run like Lamborghini, and yet you are running all these trailers behind you? So today it's time to get into a brand new car. Imagine yourself in a brand new Lamborghini or Porsche or Ferrari, whatever you like. Put it in the chat. What's your favorite fast car? And go at full speed, which, by the way, no police is gonna bring you down because it's all in your mind. So you can speed as much as you want and get to the new destination. Let the past stay in the past. Just like in the winter, the leaves fall to the ground and disintegrate. And we know that in nature, energy never is lost. It's simply recycled, it's reformed, it's transmuted into something new, that the leaves that fell down now became the food for the plants in spring so that they can uh, rejuvenate themselves again. So, what if your past was the fuel for your future manifestations instead of bringing you down? So, a lot is happening during this winter solstice, as you can imagine. And you may have been feeling this for a very long time because numerologically, the vibrations of number one and two have been with us since the 1212 portal, which happened on December 12th. And if you want to learn more about these energies, then I invite you to check out my YouTube video on the 1212 portal, because those energies have been with us for the last 2 weeks and they are influencing us powerfully together with the winter solstice that you are experiencing today. So let's look into our dreams, our desires, and where we want to go next. 2024 is about to unfold. How many of you are holding vision for what you want to accomplish in the next 12 months? Now is the time to start formulating those dreams. And I know some of you may say, oh my goodness, if I had a nickel for every time somebody told me to vision something, I'm just so fed up with that. But again, if you program your GPS with an address that says, take me somewhere, how far do you think you will go? Where will you go? What destination you will end up at? So why not tell the universe exactly what you want? And say that with power of conviction, knowing that this winter solstice carries the premise of the light returning to your life, of positive changes entering into your existence. So, why not command these energies to work for you? Why not demand this new reality to be created in your expression? We are such passive receivers of our reality majority of our lives. We just hope for change. We hope for dreams to come from. We hope that the goals will be realized. Today, I'm inviting you to command this reality to conform to your expectation, to request all assistance from the universe to come and to bring harmony and peace into your life so you can focus on conscious creation. And when you do, you will be able to fully, I guess, winter solstice, inviting people to call. All right. The universe is responding to my call, calling all the help that I can have. So, as a architect of your reality, it's time to stop being passive receivers of our reality. It's time to request all the help and all assistance that we can get from ascended masters, from the source creator, from the angels, from the power animals, whatever it is that you're working with within your spirituality or religious paradigm. Now is the time to request that help and demand assistance as you move forward, to command the opportunities, to request collaborations, to open yourself to partnerships, and then embrace internal peace because there is a lot of turbulence in the world right now. And when we absorb the discordant energies from the outside, we start creating that lack of harmony within ourselves. If you want to affect the world, if you want to bring peace into the world, you have to start with yourself first. You have to create that harmony and equilibrium within you, which will then project the frequency of peace into the world. So let's go into this quantum activation that I promised you all. And we are going to focus on this harmonic creation. I'm going to be tuning into the energy, so I can't tell you where it's going to take us. You are going to go on a ride with me. So if you're ready, take a moment and take a deep inhale through the nose, exhale with your mouth open, and allow yourself the distractions of the day, this constant running and doing, this action that you are in, to simply stop for a moment. Allow all of this to exit as you breathe out whatever discordant energies are within you, and settle. Settle into your place, settle into your seat, settle into your surrounding. And now surround yourself with the beautiful bubble of light, the light that is your own soul signature, the light of your soul, of your highest self, or of your expanded consciousness. Close your eyes, check within your body, say hello to every cell, organ, and tissue within you. Take another deep inhale through the nose, exhale with your mouth open, and allow these energies of eternal peace to simply pour in, to bathe you with this moment of stillness. There is nowhere to go, nothing to do, nothing to accomplish. There's only this beautiful moment that you're in, where everything is precisely the way it should be, where all is well, where the entire creation, the entire universe is assisting you in simply expressing who you are with ease and grace and joy. And take another deep inhale through the nose, and as you exhale, look within yourself. Which part of you is happy? Which part of you requires more peace? Which part of you is neglected by you? Can you love that part of you? Perhaps there's part of you that ails, that is worried, anxious, disappointed. Could you love the part of you that feels that way? Could you embrace it? It all has been part of your creation. Every moment that is joyous, every moment that is sad, they are all coming together to bring you to this precise moment where you're about to lift your leg and take a next step in the journey of your life. But before you do, you can pause, you can rest. It's time to enjoy where you are now, this amazing moment, with holiday celebrations coming, with family and friends joining you, when everything in the world seems just a little bit more beautiful. What if you could bring this essence of joy and peace and love into every breath of your life? If with every inhale, you allowed yourself to infuse the essence of happiness, stability, and safety into your life. And with your exhale, allow yourself to always purge, cleanse, and clear whatever no longer serves you. What if your breath in brought collaboration, cooperation, harmony, partnerships, abundance into your life? And every exhale, allow you with forgiveness to let go of all the past experiences or current challenges and struggles that you have. What if that breath and exhale became your rhythm in which you move through life with ease, knowing that every inhale rejuvenates you and every exhale releases what holds you back from becoming the most beautiful version of yourself? What if your inhale brought new inspiration into your life, creativity, new perspectives, perceptions, opportunities, possibilities? And as you exhale, you let what you have already accomplished, all your past, all your creations, simply vanquish, be released in the universal consciousness, because that creation has already been accomplished. It's been achieved. You don't need to hold on to it. Allow yourself to create something new. Look forward into what's ahead of you. Look to the next step. Embrace what's coming your way with ease, knowing that your body, with every expansion of your lungs, brings new opportunities into your life. And with every contraction, allows you to release what no longer supports the future you. So take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Feel your lungs expand. Feel this frequency permeating every aspect of your body. And then as you exhale, feel lighter as all these old energies of anger, shame, guilt, sadness, apathy, lethargy, resignation, anxiousness, all of that is being released, is simply pushed out of you. There is no need to understand every energy, every emotion. It's already happened. All your evolution has brought you to this moment, and where your soul is asking you to go next is what next you will create in your life. So, what do you envision for yourself in months to come? What address do you want to program in the GPS of your consciousness? Where do you want to go? What do you want to accomplish? Who do you want to be? As you inhale through the nose, allow that frequency to permeate your being and settle into this vision. You command it so. It is so. And so it is. Now bring yourself back into your body. Perhaps move your shoulders, move your head, reposition yourself in the chair, and just know that today you proclaimed to the universal consciousness, to the world of your creation, where you want to be, what you want to accomplish. And that frequency will remain with you if you choose to accept it. Allow it to permeate every aspect of your being. Allow your inhale and exhale to breathe, to bring in the breath of life into your existence, to be this machinery of recycling, of allowing the bad, negative, discordant energies to exit while transmitting them into purest light and bringing that rejuvenation into your mental, emotional, etheric, and physical body. So, with that, I wish you an amazing winter solstice holiday. And I would like to invite you, if you enjoy um, this broadcast, to subscribe to our YouTube channel, because there will be more messages coming in months to come, and I hope to see you in these live broadcasts. Also, if you would like to visit the Athena Circle website, we share with you resources on the hidden meanings, spiritually, culturally, historically, of these astrological and astronomical events, so you can understand what's happening within you emotionally, mentally, psychologically, so you can ride these energies and use them to your advantage. So thank you so much for tuning in today. Happy winter solstice, happy holidays, and I will see you at the next broadcast. So till next time.